So this is where I'm at, folks. I've just had a drill with one of them wire wheel bits attachments and had a bit of a fucking shot with that. And it ain't done too bad. Took all the fucking rust off of here. Some of the bolts. That was rusted as hell. Had a bit of a shot round here. It's all a bit sketchy at the minute. But it is doing the job. It's left some nasty marks. But what I'm thinking is, if I can do the majority of the hard work with the wire brush and the drill, we've still got loads to do around the bottom and around this. Fucking got all that to fucking take off yet. That's a whole nother fucking side of the story, but really I should have took that. Should have taken my dad's advice and took that fucking cog off before taking the fucking engine out and taking the chain off. But there you go. And all the underside still needs done, but I am pretty happy so far, man. It's getting there. There's like little complicated bits, like see inside that little bit there. I think that's the cam chain tensioner there. There's some right awkward little bits, and that's left. I don't know if you can see it with a flash on actually, but it's left some quite nasty marks. But you know, some sandpaper, even if I can't get it off that bad, like to make it fucking 100% smooth, it don't have to be absolutely perfect. You know, the moral of the story is to make it look a lot nicer than what it was. Learn some lessons along the go, and hopefully end up with a nice chopper. I mean, I know, you know, to me it looks a lot fucking better than what it did. Sorry. So it's getting there. Like to see that bit there. I don't want to fuck around with this hammer angle too much, but in there, without taking this, is the oil, I believe, the oil, not pump, something to do with oil going up into the top end of the head anyway. And in between all there, without taking all this apart, it's an absolute nightmare. So there's a lot of gunge inside here, and a lot of bit of gunge in there and whatnot. So I'm gonna get that with some, I don't know if you've seen that there because I was watching what I was doing, but yeah, I'm gonna get that with some white spirits and try and get rid of all that. But yeah, these bits in here, and then you can see them, like see them bits inside that engine bit there, fucking like right in there, man. Do you know what I mean? Some real hard bits to get at, especially if you're just using a bit of sandpaper and whatnot. Which is why I was thinking of soda blasting or what have you. But so far so good. I mean, I'm quite happy with how it's going, you know, and I don't know, see what happens. Do you know what I mean? It's certainly, for me, I feel like it looks a hell of a lot better than what it did. I mean, these bolts, you can still see a little bit of rust, but they were completely rusted. That little tool that you stick in your drill was an absolute fucking godsend. Started fraying the wire here when I was, so I've still got a little bit to do around here. But yeah, it's getting there, man. I've got about 5 weeks until the frame's built, so I mean, I'll see how I'll get to it. What I'm thinking is I was going to paint, basically paint from the top of the engine to here, black, no sorry, actually to here, and then just shine the engine casings, get the engine casings. But I still wanted to get these as best as I can. I don't really know a great deal about it, but I don't think it's a good idea to leave this oxidization shit even underneath the paint. So, you know, it's all a learning process, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And it looks like it's getting there. I'm quite happy with it so far. You know, it definitely gives me something to sit and concentrate on, and hopefully, in fact not even hopefully, you know, one way or another it is going to come to fruition. It might not be as, it's probably not going to be a spick and span showpiece, but it's going to be a fucking lot better than what it was, and it'll just be a triumph for me. So, you know, to anyone else out there that's thinking about taking on a project like this, you know, don't worry about what other people are thinking. At the end of the day, it's down to what you are going to be happy with and whatnot. So yeah, there we go. That's where we're at so far. About another, like I say, I think another 5 or 6 weeks, and then I get the frame. So once that gets here, then it'll be overdrive time, man, and start trying to get things. That's when probably, I don't know, some of the more complicated, making sure the engine's in line and all that sort of stuff. And then the wheels, that's another big fucking job, but we'll come to that when we get to it. But yeah, so far that's where we're at. So far so good, folks.